Hang on, everybody. I'm gonna share the link on Discord and just get some final things done as we are waiting on just one or two more people to join this lobby so we can get first round of Arenacross going. And we got Aiden in here. How's it going, Aiden? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are still missing somebody. Who are we missing? Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Hopefully the holidays have been very good for you. You know, you're younger. You're probably not in school right now either. All right, I think that's 8 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that is 8. So we are going to go ahead and we're gonna get this going. Hi, what's up, Trigun? How's it going, bro? Good to see you back, man. It really is. All right, everybody is in here, so we are going to go ahead and we are going to get round 1 of our Arenacross series going. Which up first we have 250s, which is a 10-minute moto, and we're gonna do the first 2 races on medium deform, and then for the last one, we're gonna do strong. Gate selection on. We're gonna do all racers. And we're going to do afternoon conditions. So just want to make sure time 10 minutes. Okay. Medium deform, gate selection on. Count on trigger all racers. All right. Yeah, man, it's good. It's good to have you back, man. Really is. And we are going to go ahead and we are going to start recording this. So that way it's easier for everyone to go back and watch later on. That way it's just not one massive stream. So, all right, and here we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Long time no see. Just want to start off and say Happy New Year, Happy Holidays to everyone. Hope you guys are all enjoying the time with family and friends. We are back with a little bit of racing. This is a brand new series that we are starting. It is Arenacross, even though these are not Arenacross tracks, but we are racing on the expert tracks for the stock Supercross tracks here in MX vs. ATV Legends. For round 1, we are here at Los Angeles on expert. We are kicking things off tonight with our 250s. A lot of guys are making their returns. A lot of guys are turning into vets now, really. I mean, we got a lot of familiar faces, so let's see what these guys can do on these stock Supercross tracks, rather compared to the more professional tracks like the real-life Supercross and outdoor tracks. So hopefully you guys enjoy the action. We got 8 racers. We got Jake the Moose. We got Aiden making his return. We got Trigun, who you guys have not seen or heard from in a while. He is back racing. So we got 8 people on the gate. They are picking their spots. And round 1, Los Angeles. Revs up, gates down. Who is going to get that whole shot? Moto is sitting back. Jab Wolf gets the whole shot there. We got Jake. Let me fix everything. And Moto is looking like he's having some bike problems there. Let me get everybody's camera here. I was going to use the drone camera, but it just doesn't work out too well on these tracks, unfortunately. Okay, so around the first couple turns, we got Jab Wolf sitting in first. We got Aiden sitting in second. It's been a while since I played this game, so I have to get used to these controls again. But AJ on TikTok, he's making the pass. He's moving up to second place here. but goes off track, which allows Aiden to get past, with Jake the Moose is right there, which Jake, we have seen him on some other teams. He was on Honda. He made a brief stint with Suzuki there for a second, but now he is on Yamaha, riding on the brand new Metal Militia Yamaha team alongside Bobby. So that is our 6th Yamaha team, I believe, that we have. So we have a lot of Yamaha riders this upcoming season for Supercross, but Jake making the move on AJ here, but Aiden kind of stumbling there. Ooh, and AJ hits the tough block right before the finish line. So that makes him drop back to 5th, which allows Clown to move up to 4th, riding on, I believe, Rockstar Energy Husky. I thought he was on Kawasaki last, but like I said, things have changed during the silly season. So, after the first lap or two, we have Jablo currently sitting in first, holding on to a nice 3-second lead over Aiden, who has really shown up and really shown out in this league. He ended up winning the WSX series for the 250 class, so seeing him in second place here is something we don't usually see a lot. And we got Jake sitting in 3rd, AJ still sitting in 4th. We got YL Clown right behind AJ sitting in 5th. We got Moto sitting in 6th. Trigun, who's making his return, and riding on the Red Bull Factory KTM, is sitting in 7th. And we got Lightning sitting back in 8th. Well, let's see if AJ here can go ahead and make a move. The thing I like about this track, though, is right here you got 2 different line choices. You can go for the bigger line by taking the outside, or you can check up, take the inside line, and stay lower, which a lot of the time staying lower and actually slower is faster. But you got both of these guys taking a big line there. AJ closing in the gap. Makes the pass on Clown, but he's lagging there a little bit. But Clown gets right past him. Who's going to have better speed through the loops? Both of them trying to check it up there. AJ going around outside. Makes the pass over to Supercross Triple. Wild Clown scrubbing it. Both of them taking the inside line here. But AJ goes to the outside for the big line. Wild Clown takes the inside line there, which AJ gets out of that rhythm section there, holding on to 4th place. But Clown is not giving up. And right behind Clown and AJ, who are battling it out here, going side by side. AJ having a better rhythm section right there, opening up the gap on Clown. Moto, which also named Moto Monster, which go check out his YouTube. He makes a lot of good videos there. So Moto 2 Cold is sitting and lurking right behind Clown and AJ, which is where you want to be. You just want to keep these guys right in your vision in case one of them messes up like AJ does there, which allows Clown to get around and move up to 4th. So now it's Clown, AJ, and Moto is right there on AJ's tail. Let's see if they can make a move, and these 250 guys are really going for that big line there. And keep in mind, this is the expert version of this track. This is a stock Supercross track on the game, but it's one of the ones that they made into the experts. And AJ goes off track there. No, Clown goes off track. Or somebody did. I don't know. AJ's kind of lagging a lot there, so it's hard to tell. So if I mess up there, that's my bad. We're going to take a quick peek up here. We got Jablo still sitting in first. Aiden keeping that gap really close. He's sitting in second, but behind both of them, just heading into the whoop section here, we got Jake about 5 seconds back of the leader. Aiden's just really trying to push and keep that gap closed as Jablo takes the inside line. Aiden goes for the outside and goes for the bigger line. Can he make it? He hits the top of the jump, but he is able to clear it. And AJ and Clown still going at it, but they are catching up on Jake. So in just a little bit here, this is going to be a three-way battle for third place here for a podium spot. And I just want to point out, though, this is, even though this is Supercross and Arenacross, we are doing a Triple Crown format. So there will be three main events, no heat races. There will be three main events with Olympic-style scoring. So even if one of these racers messes up on this moto, they still have two other races to make up for their mess-ups pretty much. So really this is just a little warm-up for these guys to see where they stand for right now. But anything can happen. I mean, just like real life, anything can happen in this sport. And one of these guys can go down and the whole race can be over, or they can just not show up. So we'll have to wait and see what happens the next two motos. So Jablo's still sitting in first. We got Aiden still sitting in second. AJ coming right up on Jake. They're going side by side. AJ seems to be lagging quite a bit, which could mess up Jake and Clown here. But speaking of Clown, he is dropping back a little bit. There's about a 2-second gap between AJ and Clown, and then about a 3-second gap between Clown and Moto. So basically everyone after Moto is all evenly spread out. We got Trigun still sitting in 7th. Lightning sitting way back, which he is actually about to get lapped, so we will get the blue flag out for him. Here in a second. Oh, and I missed the action, but Aiden finally made a move on Jabwolf, which allowed Aiden to move up to first place with 2 minutes left in this main event one. And Lightning goes down, and he does not mess up Jabwolf for Aiden, so that's good. We got AJ finally making a move on Jake, so he gets around, but so does Clown. So Jake must have went down, which makes Jake fall back to 5th place. So now we're between AJ, Clown, and Jake. Really, this battle is all over, and anything can happen with these smaller tracks, in all honesty. These lap times are really low. If you take a look at lap times, Aiden's running a 40.66, Jabwolf running a 40.96, Jake running a 40.86, Moto 40.76. So basically everyone is all running a 40-something except Lightning, who just can't really seem to get the grasp of the rhythm sections or anything. So hopefully he can make some improvements going forward. But Jabwolf gets around Aiden again with 30 seconds left in this moto. What is Aiden going to do? He needs to make a move. He needs to be pushing here. So we're going to sit here. We're going to watch Aiden for a little bit. Both of them taking a safe line through there. Oh, we got Clown and AJ going side by side here. AJ trying to take the inside line. AJ stays lower, going through the whoops. Who's going to have a better drive? Looks like AJ will have the better drive through there. So both of them jumping over the tabletop. Clown he messes up the Supercross triple there, which allows AJ to get away. And we are on the final lap. Jabwolf gets around Aiden. Final lap battle. Who's going to have it? Jabwolf going outside Aiden, trying to cut on the inside. Going side by side. Jabwolf blocking Aiden here. Over to the triple. Who's going to have a better drive through the whoops? Looks like Jabwolf will. Jabwolf takes the outside Aiden on off the table. Hitting the Supercross triple. What's Wolf going to do? Both of them are going to take the inside line with the lower line. Aiden having a better drive. Aiden gets around him. But Jabloff is right there. Who's going to have it? Aiden has it for win number 1. So Aiden coming in first. Jabloff coming in second. AJ getting that third place spot. Wild Clown for 4th. Jake in 5th. We got Moto Too Cold in 6th. Trigun in 7th. We got Lightning, who's going to end up in 8th. So as we wait for Lightning to finish his laps, I'm going to go ahead and we are going to get these points down. Man, having these smaller tracks, this is going to be very interesting for the rest of the race. That's for sure. So as I'm getting these points down, we're going to wait for Lightning. So we got Aiden. Once again, we got Aiden in first. We got Jablo coming in second. We got AJ. Yeah, we got people talking in the chat. Hang on. Alright, so AJ came in 3rd. Clown came in 4th. Jake came in 5th. Moto came in 6th. And Trigun came in 7th. And Lightning came in 8th. Got it. All right, we are going to get the top 3 in here real quick for a very brief interview. So let me invite. We had Aiden. Which, honestly... Okay, we got Aiden. Jabloff, who does not have me invited, so really... So that's the thing, these guys need to get me invited. Aiden, Jabloff, and AJ. So we're going to quickly get these guys in here for a quick interview, and then we will go ahead and start the forfeities. Alright, we got Jabloff in here. So since we got Jabloff in here, we're going to go ahead and start with him. Actually, no. Okay, we got all 3. Alright, starting in first place, Aiden, take us through it. How did that first moto go for you?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was cutting off Jabwolf a little bit, but he's super fast. He is a really, really good rider, bro. And yeah, it was really fun.
Anything you feel like you have to work on going in the next 2 motos?
The last little section before the finish line, need to work on that a little bit. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. And yeah.
All right, well, we are excited to see what you guys do for the rest of the night. So good luck for the rest of the night, man.
Yep, GG's to everybody.
All right, and AJ, Apparently, I cannot talk to you due to network connections, so we are going to have to skip you, my guy. Jabwolf coming in second place. Take us through it.
I got the whole shot, led the whole race, and I screwed up that last section. I don't know, it was just annoying. I could not get that last section down for the finish line. I kept messing up. Then after like 5 laps, I found a little rhythm. It wasn't fast, but that's where Aiden kept making time up on me. I think
Yeah,
that is where he ended up making the pass on me.
yeah. I feel like that's where a lot of you guys are going to really struggle, especially in the 250s. Now, going into the next two motos, is there anything you feel like you have to work on?
Um, well, I want to get the whole shot again, get off front again, and I just got to work on that last section. I think that's the only thing I had troubles with.
All right. Well, we are very excited to see what you do, and hopefully you can keep battling it out with Aiden. And hopefully you get away with the overall win tonight. So, can't wait to see what you do, bro.
Out here representing privateers.
Yeah. All right,
All right, thank you.
AJ, take us through it. How did that race go for you? Hello. All right. So I don't know if you have a mic or not, but we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna.
Yo, can you
Oh,
hear
there
me?
it goes. There it goes. All right. How did that first race go for you, guy? All right.
I think I did pretty good. Um, I kind of did bad in the whole shot, but yeah, I kind of did bad. I feel like I could have done better. I could kept making mistakes.
Oh man, well you got two more motos to make up for it, so hopefully you can really show out and improve, and hopefully get a second place. Because I mean, man, for your first race, that looked really good. So, all right, that is it for post race interviews. We are going to go ahead and we are going to go ahead and get end this recording for the 250s, and we are going to go ahead and get our 450s started. So we are going to get out of it. I'm a little rusty here. It's been a it's been almost a month since I've done anything like this. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that first race. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the holiday break and the day off. And once again, just want to say Happy New Year to everyone. Hopefully all you guys are spending a lot of time with friends and family. Then we are going to go ahead and get the 450 guys in here. And for today's race, we got for the 450s, we got 11 people. Hang on, I got a friend request I have to accept. There we go. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing two people. I'm missing Run It Up. What's up, Jab Wolf? How's it going? We're missing runner-up K-Field. And somebody else. Who am I missing? So we got Crypt, New Miss. Really, honestly, they're not going to join. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're missing 2 people here. Okay. I don't know who the other person is. And it's gonna bug me. Okay. Crypt. He's here. New Miss is here. Handyman. Here. Damo is here. Deputy Dabs is here. Forever. Yep. Hellfree. Yep. Hydro. Yep. Fangster. Yep. So we're missing Poppy Mint and Run It Up, but they are not joining, so that's on them. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get this 450s going. And for the 450s, they are actually going to be doing 12 minutes. All right, so Poppy Mint and Run It Up did not join, which that's on them. And we got Fangster here riding for KTM. He's been in the league for a little bit, but I believe this is his league debut with us. Deputy Dabs has been here for a little bit too. He was on the Barry's All the Balls Racing Yamaha. So he actually made the switch to HRC Honda. So this is his Honda debut here. Damo, the one and only, still racing for Geico Honda, I believe. Crypt Keeper, the one and only, still repping the Suzuki. And we got Pelfrey, who, if you guys have been around the league, he was also on All Balls Racing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he was on All Balls Racing. He made the switch to Yoshimura Suzuki as well, joining Crypt Keeper. All right, 450 guys. We have 9 of them for round 1. Looks like Crypt Keeper taking the inside gate right there, which is smart. You want to get as far inside as you can. But Fangster taking the inside even more. All right, revs up, gates down. Who's going to get the whole shot? Looks like Fangster Forever. It looks like Forever 217 is going to get it with Fangster and Crypt Keeper right behind him. Once again, let me get these cameras set up. So, after the first 2 to 3 turns, we have New Miss sitting in first. We got Handyman, who I give a lot of credit to. This guy has really been putting in the work and improving. And even with a lot of these big-name riders like Kuno and Barry not doing this series or showing up today, this really gives Handyman a good opportunity to show what he has against all these other fast riders. Sitting in third, we have Crypt Keeper. And we got Damo going at it side by side with Crypt Keeper. These guys do have a history of battling it out throughout the outdoor season for 3 rounds in a row. But behind them and coming up, we got Forever 217 as Handyman cases a Supercross triple there. Crypt Keeper making moves. Crypt moving up to second place. Forever 217 moving up to third. Handyman dropping back to fourth after casing that triple. We got Pelfrey sitting in 5th, and Fangster sitting in 6th, Damo 7th, Deputy Dabs 8th, and Hydra Slayer sitting back in 9th. So we're just going to see any other battles. Numa's holding on to the 4-second gap over Crypt Keeper here. But Forever 217 is trying to make a move. I think, if I'm correct, Forever 217 and Crypt Keeper actually also race each other in the MXLR series. So these guys do battle it out a lot throughout the week. But Forever 217 kind of going off track there, which allows Crypt Keeper to open up the gap. But Handyman is still lurking. If you guys watch all the other broadcasts, I always say this, but if you guys can keep the person in front of you in your vision and just stay there and kind of lurk in case they mess up there, then you can capitalize on it and move up a position or two. But behind Handyman, we have Fangster moving up, I believe, 2 positions. He's getting past Deputy Dabs. So we got Handyman kind of going off track there right before the finish line. Fangster and Deputy Dabs battling it out for 5th. Oh, Handyman goes off track there, which allows Fangster and Deputy to get around and moving up 2 positions. Deputy Dabs caught in the inside line. They're getting around Fangster. So Deputy Dabs moves up to 4th. Fangster sitting in 5th. And Handyman dropping back to 6th place. Some of these 450 riders jumping way over that tabletop there, whereas a couple of them are still just hitting that on-off right there, which sets them up better for that Supercross triple. So Numis still hanging on to first place with about a 6-second gap over Crypt Keeper. We got Forever 217 still sitting in 3rd, Deputy Dabs in 4th. Opening up a gap over Fangster. And Handyman still trying to lurk right there behind Fangster. Pelfrey sitting in 7th. Damo sitting in 8th, which, if I remember correctly, Damo didn't really have the best of luck in Supercross. So hopefully he's able to fix his mistakes here. We got Hydra Slayer sitting in 9th. Other than that, it looks like everyone is kind of spread out here. The only battle that we have is Fangster and Handyman here for 5th place. But Handyman staying lower there. Looks like he's having a better drive, trying to cut the inside line, but Fangster has a better drive around the corner. Both of them jumping over the tabletop, hitting the Supercross triple, taking the inside line here. Handyman trying to go for that bigger line, but that he cases the jump. It kind of bites him in the ass right there. So he was trying to close up that gap and capitalize on an opportunity on Fangster, but as you guys heard from the 250 guys, that last rhythm section before the finish line is really going to mess up a lot of these riders. It's easy to do. On Drip Gang TV in here watching us. How's it going, Drip? Long time no see. We got Damo hitting the safety net. So Damo goes down, but he is not worried about losing his position here. Uh-oh, something's going on with Damo. So something's going on with Damo, not quite sure. Hydro Slayer moves up to 8th. We got Handyman and Pelfrey battling it out. Handyman casing the jump there. Okay, something's going on here. Okay, sorry. So Hydro Slayer is sitting in 9th. Handyman sitting in 8th. Pelfrey sitting in 6th. Fangster in 5th. Yeah, something's going on. Damo. Something's going on with Damo. Alright, so Numis sitting in first. Crypt Keeper still sitting in second, but Forever 217 is right there behind Crypt. He's trying to make a move. And Damo has left, having bike problems or something. So that allows really Hydro to move up just one spot. So I'm sorry if I'm bouncing around here and I completely forgot a blue flag. Been focused on a bunch of other stuff. So Forever 217 was able to get around Crypt Keeper, so Forever moves up to second place with just under 5 minutes left of main event 1. Crypt Keeper dropping back to third. Deputy Dab sitting in fourth. We got Bankster in fifth. Pelfrey lurking back in sixth. Handyman in seventh, which looks like he's having more and more mistakes here after having such a good start. Really, that's crazy. Okay, Hydro Slayer moving out of the way. That is very good rider awareness there. Crypt Keeper taking a massive line. Even on the expert track, he is still hitting that. So the gap between first and second has opened up to 7 seconds now, with just over 3 minutes left of this main event 1. The Crypt Keeper still has a chance of moving up second place if he can just keep his momentum and hit his marks. Deputy Dab sitting in fourth. Fangster in fifth. Looks like everyone else is just kind of spread out here. We're going to take a quick look around. These 450 guys really hitting that massive line right there, even on an expert track. We got people joining which are not part of the league, so let me pick in. There we go. So, looks like everyone's just evenly spread out. We can take a look at these lap times real quick. The 250 guys were running a 40-second lap time. We got Nunes running a 37.45. We got Forever running a 37.7. Crypt Keeper 37.96. Deputy Dabs running the 38.06. Bankster 39.35. Elfrey, who's actually running faster than Bankster is, at a 39.3. Handyman running faster than both the guys that are ahead of him at a 39.15. Hydro Slayer running a 40.31. So these guys are just spread out. No battles really going on. And like I did say earlier, we are missing the really fast guys such as Barry Bars, Kudo. Crypt is in here. Damo was in here. So, I mean, we are missing a lot of these fast guys. And Tate, T for Speed, he's not racing a Arenacross either. So, this will give an opportunity to crown a new champion in the league. If these guys continue showing up, we will have a new champion in the league for this brand new series that we just started as. And we got Quad Racer in here. How's it going? A former racer of the AMA SMX League. How's it going, Quad Racer? Good to see you. So just under a minute left. So once Newman passes, he is going to have 2 more laps to do. And Forever 217, about 10 seconds back. Crypt Keeper, He's at 11 seconds, so really, if Crit Keeper really starts pushing here, he can make a move for second place. But these guys do have 3 main events to ride, so even if you're not getting the position that you want, you still have 2 other chances of improving. We got Deputy Dabs sitting 4th, Bankster sitting 5th, Pelfrey 6th, Handyman 7th, Hydro sitting in 8th. And we are on the final lap here on Los Angeles. And Numa's coming through the final section here. He crosses the line, and Dumas hangs on to win main event 1. Forever 217 coming in 2nd. Crypt Keeper coming in 3rd. And Deputy Dabs looks like he's going to finish 4th. And Fankster coming in 5th, but Pelfrey's right there. So really, who's gonna mess up this rhythm section? Which looks like Fankster's gonna get through it safe, and so is Pelfrey. So Fankster coming in 5th, Pelfrey in 6th. Handyman. Hopefully, Handyman can improve his ride in there. But Handyman crosses the line in 7th, and Hydro Slayer will be coming in 8th. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to get these points set. I just want to make sure who we got. I got the top 3. Deputy Dabs came in 4th. Alright, 5th, we got Fankster. 6th was Pelfrey. And 7th was Handyman. And that leaves Hydro at 8th. And there we go. Alright, so that was it for 450. We're going to go ahead and get the top 3 in here, which these guys need to add me. I know Crypt Keeper doesn't have a mic. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get Numis in here, and we are going to go ahead and get Forever 217. So just bear with me. Okay, there's Numis and Forever 217. So, all right, we are going to see if these guys join and quickly interview these guys. And if they don't join, then we will go ahead and get our 250 main event 2 going. Which honestly I can do right now. And doesn't look like they are going to join. So we are just going to go ahead and get the 250s going. But anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying the action. Oh, okay, we got.
I think. It was just another day in the office, just an easy track. Got a good start. The 3 heavy hitters all crashed, so it made it really easy for me, honestly.
Anything you feel like you have to work on or keep an eye on going into the next 2 motos?
Yeah, I just gotta watch out for Forever and Deputy Debs, and I think that's about it. And Crypt. Crypt's fucking fast, too.
I was saying, don't forget about Crypt, man. But
Oh, dude, Crypt's a fucking ripper. I love Crypt.
yeah, he is, man. He's kind of a sleeper. We all know that. So, but
We've always been
well,
saying that. Crypt's a dog.
well, good race. It was fun to watch you. We cannot wait to see what you do for main event 2 and main event 3.
All right, thank you. Good luck on your live stream.
Thank you. All right, so there was New Miss winning 450 main event 1. And we are going to make sure we have everybody in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are missing Moto. We got 8 250 guys. We are missing Moto. And who else are we missing? We're missing somebody else. Lightning. That's who we're missing. You know what sucks is I saved those last recordings and my mic's audio was never on. Whoops. Oh well. At least we'll have the full live stream. And I'm pretty sure I can go back and put timestamps in it too. So we got Moto in here. We don't have Lightning though. And honestly, I'm not even gonna worry about him because I sent the invite. We're gonna give Lightning just like 1 more minute to see if he joins or not. Don't think he will though. Alright, screw it. We got a busy night. I'm not gonna wait for people. But we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this going again. We're gonna do 10 minutes. Medium. All racers. And here we go. Not gonna lie, I really wish. Alright, so Lightning is out for the rest of tonight. $8.16. So he's going to finish with a max of 24 points for the night. But all right, now I got the settings fixed for recording. So if you guys go back and watch these videos on YouTube, just like the single races, the main event ones I will not have, but I will have main event 2 and 3 with my voice broadcasting because I never had that setting set for the main races. So these last couple races, you guys will be able to go back and watch just one race at a time, or if you want to watch the entire live stream, you can do that too. All right, so here we go. Main event number 2 for the 250s. We saw Jabloff and Aiden battle it out. Moto2 Cold having a better start here. And I was not able to see who got the whole shot there. Clown moving up to first. Jake and Jabloff having a rough start here. AJ sitting in 5th. Aiden in 4th. Trigun in 3rd. Making big improvement. He was probably putting in that work during the 450. So Wild Clown taking the inside line, sitting in 1st. We got Moto2 Cold and Trigun battling it out for 2nd place here. While Clown cases the jump, so we got a 3-way battle for 1st. Clown holding off Moto. And behind both of them, we got AJ. Oh, Trigun messes up, so that allows AJ to move up to 3rd. So we got Clown in 1st, Moto2 Cold in 2nd. AJ having a better drive. Who's going to have a better drive through the whoops? And both of them pretty even through there, jumping over the tabletop. We saw the 450 guys doing that. Moto2 Cold, we know he's doing that little scrub glitch there. Well, that kind of bites him in the asses, and that allows AJ to have a better drive through that last rhythm section, which a lot of these guys are saying that last rhythm section is tough to do. So that's going to be the one spot to really look out for during all these races. Aiden, who came in 1st last race, is currently sitting in 4th. Not really sure what's going on with him, but he still has 8 minutes to figure it out and make the moves he needs to do. We got Trigun sitting in 5th, which is 2 positions up than what he did last moto. We got Jake sitting in 6th, which is roughly around where he was last race. He ended up finishing in 5th, so hopefully he can make a move and go 5-5 for the first 2 races. But Jabwolf, the biggest downfall here, finishing in 2nd last race. He is currently sitting way back in 7th. So we got Clown sitting in 1st. We got AJ sitting in 2nd. We got Aiden and Moto battling it out for 3rd. Looks like Aiden's getting around. Nope. So Moto trying to go up on the inside on Aiden, and Moto goes off track and gets reset there, which allows Aiden to kind of push away, but that allows Trigun and Jake the Muss to move up on Moto for a battle for 4th. As we go here side by side with Moto and Trigun over the Supercross triple through the whoops. Trigun not having a good drive through there. Everyone going for on-off. Taking the inside line. Trigun having a better drive through the last rhythm section, going side by side with Moto2 Cold trying to make a move, and he does. All right, we got a sharp hairpin turn right here. Moto2 Cold goes off track there, which allows Trigon to open up a gap. Trigon looking like a completely different rider here. Looks like he really put in the work during the 450 race and was practicing to really make those improvements here. Jake sitting in 6th. We got Jabble sitting in 7th. Don't know what's going on with him. So hopefully he can make a move. Jake going down at the very end of the whoop section. And we got AJ and Clown going at it, but AJ goes down. So Clown was able to hold on for first, but Aiden's making moves. Aiden moves up to first, but Clown's not giving up. Aiden taking the inside line there, so Aiden moves up to first. Clown drops back down to second. And Aiden, which is our 250 World Supercross champ, showing why he is a champion here. But like I was saying earlier, this is a new series, so a new series means a new champion will be crowned for the AMA SMX League. And I'm not exactly sure on how many rounds of Arenacross they're doing, because unfortunately this is the only round that I will be able to broadcast with you guys. So just want to say thank you for joining in, and hopefully you guys are all having a great day as Clown goes down. Trigon trying to close up that gap on Clown. She's not going to do, kind of cases the jump right there. So we are over the halfway mark of 250. Aiden showing off here. AJ sitting in 2nd place. Cloud sitting in 3rd. Trigon sitting in 4th. Everyone's just getting more and more spread out. Jake in 5th. Jabwolf making a move past Moto. Moto's dropping back. Not sure what's going on there. But Jabwolf moving. He was in 7th. He moved up to 6th. He needs to keep pushing. This dude, Jabwolf had a very good race. He was battling out with Aiden for 1st place basically the entire first moto. So not exactly sure what's going on here, but he cannot be doing this next moto if he wants a chance at winning the main event. And Trigon messing up there, which is allowing Jake to start making moves. And Clown, AJ, and Aiden are all within 4 seconds of each other. So once again, we could be seeing a battle for first place on the last lap as these 3 guys are battling it out. AJ taking a completely different line on the Supercross triple, which is honestly looks a lot slower. That allowed Clown to close up the gap and have a better drive through the last rhythm section. Clown trying to go around, but AJ goes on the inside, gives him a little love tap on the side there. So we got Clown and AJ going side by side. Who's going to quad? Looks like Clown has AJ coming up a little bit short there. Both of them having a good drive through that. Who's going to have a good drive through the whoops? And both of them getting through the whoops safe. Over the tabletop, over the Supercross triple. AJ learned his lesson. He's not taking that line again. AJ taking the left line, the big line. But both of them are still... Oh! Clown kind of rear ends AJ there, which checks him up quite a bit at the end of that rhythm section. And that allows AJ to open up just a small gap on Clown and allow AJ to hold on for 2nd place. But that is not stopping Aiden from holding on to 1st. We got Jake and Jabwolf. Jabwolf making another move. So Jabwolf has moved up to 5th. He's trying to close in the gap on Jake. Trying to take over 4th. He's sitting in 2nd place in points right as of right now. Jabwolf cannot afford to keep falling below 2nd place as he cases the Supercross triple, which allows Trigon to get around him. So Trigon moves up to 5th. Jabwolf drops down to 6th. And we got Moto still sitting back in 7th. Pretty sure he knows his fate right now. He's just sitting back there trying to finish this race. So Jab Wolf and Trigun trying to go at it. And looks like Clown was able to get around AJ. So Clown has moved up to second. AJ has dropped down to third. Jake the Moose still sitting in fourth. Trigun in fifth. Jabwolf sitting in sixth. We are under 1 minute left of this 250 main event 2. And Aiden just really putting it in cruise control here. He's going to cross the finish line, but he will be having 2 more laps. Well, 3. He's going to have to finish this lap, and then he's going to have... Actually, no. Okay, so Aiden's going to cross the finish line. He's going to finish this lap, and then he's only going to have 1 more lap to do. So after this, they only have 1 lap left. And looks like everyone's just getting more and more spread out here. Trigun sitting fit, Jab Wolf going off track. They're getting reset. Sitting in 6th, Moto Too Cold. Still sitting in 7th. Okay, Aiden crossing the finish line. This is the final lap. Aiden goes down, but that does not allow Clown to make a move. Clown is too far back. He's sitting at 7 seconds. We got AJ still sitting in 3rd. We got Jake still sitting in 4th. And Aiden, 1 more turn, showing off still. And Aiden wins 250 main event 2. Clown battling it out with AJ. Clown comes in 2nd place. AJ comes in 3rd. Jake comes in 4th. And looks like Trigun's going to be coming in 5th. And Jab Wolf coming in 6th, which that is not what he needed at all. And Moto Monster coming in 7th. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to get these guys in here. Actually, I think just to save time, I don't think we're going to do a post-race interview after the second races, just to make everything flow easier. We are going to just go ahead and we are going to jump to the 450s. So, yeah, make sure you guys stick around for 450 main event 2, and then to finish off the night, the main event 3s to really determine our winners. Jab Wolf says that didn't go as planned. Yeah, we know. Dude, you went from 2nd place all the way down to what? 6th? 7th? No, not 7th. It was like 6th. So we are going to skip post-race interview after this. And we are going to go ahead and we're going to get the 450 boys going. But we will be having post-race interviews after main event 3 to finish off our night. Jablo says I got really fucked up after I got the whole shots. I was spun backwards. Okay, I have a serious question though. Were you really pushing though? Because when we were watching, it looked like you just weren't trying. It looked like you weren't really trying until like the last like 5 minutes. Because I mean, you moved up what like 3 positions, and then you just start falling back again. Ah, you kept getting bumped. Okay, that makes sense. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get the 450 guys in here. All right, we got Numis, we got Crip, we got Fingster. It was my fault though. Be sure I was just trying to get them as fast as possible. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing that you guys have another main event. You have one more chance. Because even if you don't get the overall win, you're still going to be sitting at like second or third place. So, because while we are waiting, I'm actually going. Okay, so as of right now, Jabloff is sitting in fourth. AJ and Clown are both tied with 6 points. But Clown actually has the second place position if we were to end things right now. Clown, it would be Aiden, Clown, and then AJ for the podium. But anything can happen. So really, Jabloff, you still have a chance of getting the podium spot. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. All right, we got all 450 guys. We're going to go ahead and we are going to get this going. And this is going to be all racers. 12 minutes. But just want to once again say thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are all enjoying the race. I'm aiming for a top 10 next race. Dude, you're already getting a top 10 when there's only 8 people racing. So really, I mean, even with like 8 people racing, you should really be focusing on like, I'm gonna get a top 5. That's what I need. Well, dude, you have the speed. You showed it during the main event 1. It's a good. I'm just saying, dude. I'm gonna get a top 10 next race. There's only 8 people racing. So I mean, you already accomplished that before even doing the first race. Nah, but seriously, top 3. I think you're a top 3. All right, here we go. 450 main event 2. We saw Numis winning main event number 1. Once again, this will be a separate video. The main event ones, if you guys want to go back and watch that, you guys will have to watch the live stream because I did not have my voice going for just recording, but I got that fixed. So here we go, main event number 2 for the 450s. Who's going to get the whole shot? Looks like Numis Forever 2. Numis is going to get the whole shot. Forever 217 right there as well. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get these cameras all set up. Crypt Keeper, he's going to put up a battle. Handyman, hopefully going to have a better race compared to what he did last time. Yeah, looks like we got everyone set up. All right, so as they cross the finish line, we got Lewis coming in first, Forever 217 in second, Fangster and Crypt Keeper battling it out for third. Looks like Fangster's going to hold on to it, but they're going side by side right here. Fangster taking the inside line, Crypt Keeper going outside. And Fangster goes down, so that allows Crypt Keeper to go around. So Crypt Keeper moves up to third. Handyman sitting in fourth. Deputy Dabs sitting in fifth. Pelfrey sitting in sixth. Fangster dropping back to seventh from third. And Hydro Slayer sitting in eighth. Man, once these guys really settled down and got into the groove of things, these guys were all pretty spread out. Deputy Dabs taking the inside line over Handyman. But Handyman's not giving up. He's giving a little love tap on the rear tire. Taking the massive line. Making them go side by side. Deputy Dabs having a better drive, staying lower there. Over the Supercross Triple B, goes off track and gets reset. So that allows Handyman to move up and Fangster to move up as well. Jumping way over the tabletop. Handyman off. That case is that Deputy Dabs comes up behind Handyman, rear ends him, and completely ejects himself off the bike, which allows Hydro Slayer to move up, and now we got a battle for seventh. But we could be having a battle for sixth place here, where Handyman is at. And Numis, he did say that he is kind of worried about Crypt Keeper and Forever 217 because all three of these guys do race in the MXLR series. So these guys do have a lot of history battling it out with one another. And this is the debut, round one of the AMA SMX League Arenacross series. Once again, I'm not exactly sure how many rounds we will be having. I think it's 8 rounds, maybe 12. I could be wrong. I don't know what they do in real life, but trying to keep it to real life as much as we can. So Numis holding on to about a 2-second gap over Crypt Keeper. These guys have just under 9 minutes left. Crypt Keeper trying to close up. Still has plenty of time to do that. Forever 217 and Fangster sitting in third and fourth. We got Pelfrey and Deputy Dabs going at it. We'll sit here and we'll watch these guys. Oh, Deputy Dabs goes around the outside, or inside, sorry. So Deputy Dabs makes a move, which allows him to move up to fifth. Pelfrey is not giving up, though, as he takes a different line through that rhythm section, but that wasn't pretty smart because that allows Deputy Dabs to open up the gap for fifth. But behind Deputy Dabs and Pelfrey, we got Handyman just lurking back there in seventh as he takes the outside line, takes the big line here, and he makes it. Is he going to clear this one? And he does. What is that, a quad, I believe? So Handyman, I don't think anyone else has really hit that so clean. But Crypt Keeper messes up. Forever 217 makes a pass. So Forever moves up to second place as he's messing up this last rhythm section, which we knew was going to bite these guys in the ass. So Crypt Keeper and Forever 217 battling it out for second place. Crypt Keeper kind of cutting the corner there. But he does not gain any positional advantage, so he is safe. So we got the top three big hitters, Numis, Forever, and Crypt Keeper battling it out. Oh, Forever 217 having a slow run through the whoops. Crypt Keeper just blitzing right through them. He's going to take the inside line. It looks like both of them are. And both of them taking the bigger line. Forever casing that last little jump there. but he's still able to hold on for second place as they cross the finish line. Crib Keeper is not giving up. Crib Keeper trying to take the inside line. Almost looked like he was going to pull a little Justin Barsha there. But Forever 217 is still hanging on for second place. We got Bankster sitting in fourth. We got Deputy Dabs sitting in fifth. Elfrey sitting in sixth. I'm sorry if I'm getting this complete. Okay, no, I'm not getting it wrong. Handyman sitting in seventh, and Hydra Slayer still sitting in eighth. So we're going to keep an eye on Crypt here, hitting that massive line. It looks like him and Forever 217 are still taking the same lines there, which is allowing Forever to hang on to second place and hang on to the gap. Forever going on off the table. Crypt Keeper jumping way over it. And see if Crypt Keeper can hit this line. Yes, he can. He's slowly picking away at that gap between him and second place, as we did hit the halfway mark in 450 main event 2 here, with just over 5 minutes left, plus maybe 2 laps. While behind Crypt Keeper, we got Fangster and Deputy Dabs about to go at it here. Who's going to have a better drive? Looks like Deputy Dabs having a better drive. He's going side by side with Fangster on off table. Fangster going over. Who's going to have it set up better? Deputy Dabs makes the move for fourth, so Deputy Dabs moves up to fourth. Fangster drops back to fifth. Deputy Dabs had a very good line through that last rhythm section, and even after that Supercross triple, he got set up perfectly there. So who's going to take this massive jump here? Both of them are going to hit that clean. And just want to keep an eye on Crypt Keeper and Forever. They are still kind of separated there for a little bit. And it looks like Deputy Dabs is going to have a good-sized gap between him and Fangster. Elfrey sitting in 6th, Handyman in 7th. About 4-second gap between those two. And Hydra Slayer's 10 seconds back behind Handyman. Looks like Numis is coming up on Hydro. So we're going to get a blue flag out for him. When Numis gets kind of closer, honestly. Crypt Keeper messing up there. Oh, we got a battle. Okay, Crypt Keeper goes down, which allows Deputy Dabs to move up, so we're going to have a battle for third here. Just want to keep an eye on this. Okay. Deputy Dabs trying to take the inside line. He wasn't able to get there. Crypt Keeper holding him off. Deputy Dabs coming up short there. Crypt Keeper hitting the massive line. Who's going to hit this? Both of them do. All right, who's going to get set up good for the whoops? Deputy Dabs landing it sooner, having a better drive. Looks like he is trying to keep that gap as close as he can right now. Okay, once again, just want to make sure. All right, we're going to go ahead. We're going to put the blue flag out for Hydro Slayer. We're going to go back to this battle between Deputy Dabs and Crypt Keeper. Just under 3 minutes left. Crypt Keeper cases the very last jump on that rhythm, but Deputy Dabs cases the Supercross triple, which slows him down. That would have set him up perfectly for a good drive through the whoops there, but casing that really bit him in the ass. And we got both Crypt Keeper and Deputy Dabs taking this massive line through the last rhythm section. Crypt Keeper holding off to hang on for third. And Numis and Forever 217 are just kind of in their own little world, but Crypt Keeper, with the way that he's pushing, he does have a chance at coming in second place. Well, really, the top 3 riders are the same from main event number 1. We got Numis in first, we got Forever in second, Crypt Keeper in third. And Okay, never mind. Top 4 are the same. Because Deputy Dabs came in 4th place in main event 1 as well. Things top 5. Really? Okay. So where everybody is at right now is the exact same way that it finished for main event number 1. That's crazy. Alright, everyone's kind of spread out. We have just about a minute left. So when Numis crosses the finish line, we will have 2 more laps to run. And the gap between Deputy Dabs and Crypt Keeper has opened up quite a bit, so it looks like Deputy Dabs was messing up a lot there. Because now that gap has opened up to about 6 seconds, but Crypt Keeper's really pushing for 2nd place here. He is only 2 seconds back behind Forever 217. So, 12 seconds left. Alright, so when Numis passes the finish line, we are going to have just 1 more lap. As time runs out for main event number 2 for the 450s. And we are on the final lap now. Crypt Keeper still lurking behind Forever 217. So that 2nd place position is still anyone's position to take this race, and even in the overall standings. And everyone else is just evenly spread out. The only other battle I can really see is Pelfrey and Handyman for 6th place, and that is it. Numis wins Moto 2. Forever 17 hangs on for 2nd. Crypt Keeper hangs on for 3rd. Deputy Dabs hangs on for 4th. Fangster looks like he's going to hang on for 5th. And there is a difference, though, between main event 1 and 2. Handyman moved up 1 position, so he is going to come in 6th, and Pelfrey 7th, and Hydra Slayer 8th. So give me 1 second as I get these points tallied up, and then we will have a better idea as to where everyone is at for heading into main event number 3. All right. So See, I'm pretty sure my mic was on mute that whole entire time. Whatever. Alright, so after main event number 2, the top 3, we are currently Numis sitting in first place with 2 points, Forever 217 sitting with 4 points, and Crypt Keeper sitting in third with 6 points. So that is how the 450s are right now. And we are going to go ahead and we are going to get the final main event for the 250s going here. We're going to wait for these guys to join. All right, I believe we have 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are missing 1. We know Lightning is gone for the rest of the night. Or, no, because Lightning's gone, we only have 7, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got 7. Skeety. You know what? Fuck it. We got room. We're gonna let Skeety get in here. We got room. All right, never mind. All right. AMA denied his request, so Skeety will not be joining us, unfortunately. We are going to go ahead. you gotta listen to the boss. You just gotta. All right. So main event number 3, Strong Deform at nighttime. Anything can happen. What's gonna happen? Please stay tuned. I'm going to get this recording going. All right, here we are. 250 main event number 3. Can Aiden hold on to finish first place and win the overall for the first round of the Arenacross? Whereas we have a 2-way battle, or just a battle, really, for second place between Clown and AJ sitting at 6 points. But Clown, right now, because Clown finished in second place in Moto 2 and AJ finished in third, Clown is sitting in second place and AJ is sitting in third place right now. With Jab Wolf not too far behind, sitting in eighth. And once again, if you guys have not watched the first 2 main events, you can watch the whole live stream in one go, or you guys can also watch the individual videos that I will be making for this. So as the riders are picking the gates for this final race, deformation is put on strong. So we will see how These riders handle this track with it getting way more beat up compared to the first two races. Revs up. Gates down. Looks like Jablov getting a better start. Way better than what he did on Moto 2. As he gets bumped, he goes down. Aiden goes down too. That is not what he needed, which allows Moto to hang on to first. AJ sitting in second. Oh, we got a big pack right here. It's kind of hard to tell. Okay, we got AJ sitting in second. We got Jake who's getting passed and bumped, and shoved all around. Clown goes off the track there right next to Supercross triple. As I fucked up the camera, my bad. So Aiden sitting back in fifth. I don't know what's going on with Jab. What's going on with Jab Wolf? All right. Jab Wolf is having internet connections, so we will be restarting. Jab Wolf, can you confirm that? Were you having internet connections? Because everything on my screen was telling me you were lagging. He lagged out? All right, cool. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this again. We are restarting for internet connections. All right. Jabov, nope, you're good, bro. So for anyone that watches, and we're actually going to delete this clip because we're going to restart. All right. So for anyone that watches, when we are broadcasting, we can actually tell when somebody is lagging out. And the way that I was able to tell right away was your bike was constantly going back and forth, whereas I'm... All right. All right, Jab Wolf is going to restart his PlayStation. But anyways, like I was saying, if you're lagging out, your bike and rider is like going back and forth and like glitching and lagging and stuff. That's how we can easily tell that you guys are lagging. A lot of the time, a person will be like, I'm lagging, and they're just sitting there, not going ghost or nothing. Yeah, no, not happening. You're getting your ass kicked and you quit, but you're saying that you lagged out. But no, Jab Wolf, you are good. I know for a fact that you were lagging. So we will be letting Jab Wolf restart his PlayStation real quick. This way, it also gives everybody an equal opportunity at winning and participating in every race, too. But seriously, I hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast for round one of our Arenacross series. This was a lot of work to put together and really come up with an idea. And we got breaking news. Handyman, our 450 rider, will not be racing the third moto, so he is out for the rest of the night. All right, Jab Wolf, any updates? What's going on, bro? Oh, he's in here. Okay, we're good. We're good. 10 minutes. All racers. All right. Trigun says that was a cluster for second at the start of that moto. Yeah, well, okay, now here's the thing. This is where you guys can show how good of a racer that you are. I'll try doing it again. Because last Supercross series, last year in Indianapolis, I had to do this like 3 to 4 times. And at the time, it was me, Hemi, and KC. And all 3 restarts, it was the 3 of us battling it out for first place for like the first half of the track or whatever. So, yeah. And Jab Wolf, I got your video clip. You are safe. You are covered. All right? All right, we're going to start a new recording for main event number 3. All right, here we go. The timer's clicking down. We are getting ready for main event number 3. We have Aiden. Once again, we have Aiden sitting in first place with 2 points, but we have AJ and Clown sitting in second and third, tied for 6th. So this is still anyone's race, but Aiden still has a upper hand in this, depending on whether or not he's able to get a good start, really. And this is a restart. We had a rider having internet connection issues, so we did have to restart. So hopefully this will go better. Revs up. Gates down. Who's going to get the hole shot? And it looks like Jab Wolf is going to get it with AJ right there and Aiden. And Jab Wolf once again goes down. Moto was upset he was in first place and hauling ass during that before the restart. He's sitting back in 5th, but hopefully he can do it again and make his way up to the front. So we got Jake sitting in first. He's been sitting back in 5th and 4th during the first 2 motos. But right behind him, or actually right beside him now, is Aiden, who's trying to go around him. These guys are going side by side. Jake coming up short a little bit. Aiden casing it, getting reset, which allows AJ to make the move for second place, which he gets around Jake, so AJ moves up to first, with Jake sitting in second, Aiden sitting in third, Jab Wolf sitting in 4th, Moto sitting in 5th, Clown sitting in 6th, and Trigun in 7th. So Jake still holding on to first, trying to hold off AJ and Aiden here. And this is on a stronger D form. So this is really going to tell who the good rider is. And lap times, it might be slower compared to what we were having the first 2 motos. We got Moto sitting in 4th, Jabbo sitting in 5th, but Clown is right there. So we have a 3-way battle for 4th, and then a possible 3-way battle for 1st. Jake casing the Supercross triple, both of them taking the inside line there. AJ trying to hold it together, trying to figure out when to capitalize on Jake as they're going side by side over the finish line here. AJ getting around him, so AJ moves up to first, but Jake's having a better drive down the start straight. Neither one of them able to make that big jump right there. Jake getting around him. Jake moves up to first, but he cases the rhythm section, messes up, which allows AJ back in first. So Jake is sitting in second, but Aiden is just sitting back there, just watching the carnage between these two. We get Jake jumping over the tabletop, cases it, which allows Aiden to make a move. So Aiden moves up to second place. Jake sitting in third. What's Aiden going to do? He's going to try to take the inside line over AJ, but AJ holds him off. Got nice three-way going on, Oz. And AJ goes off track here, which allows Jake and Aiden to get around him. But Aiden gets around Jake. These guys are going side by side here. Jake taking the inside line over the Supercross triple. Kind of lagging there. Who's going to have a better drive? It looks like Jake's having a better drive, so Jake moves up to first. Aiden's still in second. AJ in third. AJ taking a different line through this last rhythm section. You've heard all night long that last rhythm section is really tricky for a lot of these guys, especially on the 250 bikes with having much less power compared to the 450s. Jake going off track right there, which allows Aiden to open up the gap for first. So we got a battle for second here now. This is the ride that Jake needs. Jake, which is our 250 outdoor champ. So hopefully he's able to show AJ what it's like to really race in this league. As he does, as AJ messes up the last rhythm section once again. Jake, and it looks like Aiden kind of messed up there. So now we got Aiden, Jake, and AJ all back to battling it out for first place. It looks like Jake is kind of closing in on Aiden here. We're going to take a look back here. Looks like the 5th, 6th, and 7th guys. So we got Jabwolf sitting in 4th. Everyone's just kind of spread out here. We got Clown sitting in 5th. We got Moto and Trigon once again battling it out for 6th. But we are going to try and keep an eye on the top 3. Because really, where's Clown? Clown's in 5th. Okay. Really, this is where Jabwolf and AJ need to be. This will change up the top 3 or second and third place positions if they can hold their positions where they're at right now. So Jake taking the on-off section right there on the tabletop, taking the inside line, both of them taking the lower line here. AJ casing it, messes up, which allows Jake to open up a gap a little bit again. We are over the halfway mark of main event number 3. Jabwolf sitting in 4th, just kind of lurking back there. Clown sitting in 5th. Trigon 6th, and Moto sitting in 7th. Even with this strong D-form, these guys are still running a 40-second lap time here. As Jake goes off track there, he cuts the track a little bit, messes up, which allows AJ to close in the gap. So AJ taking the inside line, he's able to make a move for second place. AJ moves up, Jake now sitting in 3rd. Still better than what he has been doing the first 2 motos. Jake is running a 5.4 on the day, so getting a podium finish would really help him out here. But AJ is not giving up. So AJ has a better drive through the whoops, holding out Jake. Jake continuously taking that on-off on the tabletop, which does set him up better for that inside corner there and for that line in the last rhythm section as well. Oh, AJ messes up the finish line, so Jake gets around AJ. Jake moves up to second place. AJ is in 3rd. But Aiden is not too far ahead of Jake and AJ. He's only about 3 to 4 seconds. Okay, AJ's 7 seconds back. So if Jake can keep pushing, then he could get first place in this. Looks like everyone else is still evenly spread out, really. So the biggest battle and the biggest thing to keep an eye on for this 250 main event too is the battle for third, as AJ once again messes up the finish line there, which closes the gap, which closes the gap between him and Jabwolf. So Jabwolf is looking here to catch up to AJ and make a move here, which Wolf did not have a good main event number 2. He finished second place in main event number 1, but he ended up finishing in 6th in Moto 2. So right now he is sitting in 4th place in points. And Clown, who has also had some good rides, Moto 1 he came in 4th, and in Moto 2 he came in 2nd. So right now he is tied for 2nd place. But really, he is holding on to 2nd place, and AJ is holding on to 3rd. But anything can happen, as Aiden, looks like Aiden got reset, but the gap between Aiden and Jake is only 5 to 6 seconds, so not anything that Jake could do. Jake is playing the safe line here every single lap, taking it on-off on the tabletop. Jabwolf does get around AJ, though, so Jabwolf moves up to 3rd. AJ drops back down to 4th. Clown sitting in 5th. Trigun sitting in 6th. Moto sitting in 7th. And I'm pretty sure these guys will have another 2 to 3 laps to run. Alright, so they are going to have 2 laps left when Aiden crosses the finish line. That would be the final lap. This time has run out now. So they will have one more lap. There's a 10-second gap between Aiden and Jake. There's only a 2-second gap between Jake and Jabwolf. It's still anyone's spot for 2nd place. What can Jabwolf do here? He needs to recover from main event number 2. Both these guys taking different lines. Jake messes up the last rhythm section. Jabwolf makes taking the massive line here. Jake gets around Wolf again. Wolf hits him on the inside. Gotta do a little Justin Barsha there, but he's messing up the rhythm section, which allows Jake to take over 2nd place once again and open up the gap over Jabwolf. And Aiden, one more turn, and Aiden wins round 1 of the AMA SMX League Arenacross Series. So congratulations to Aiden. He is the overall winner, 2nd. And as these guys cross the finish line, I will be doing points. So we got AJ coming in 3rd. And I'm going to keep recording because I want to get these coming in 4th. We got Jabwolf coming in 5th. Trigun coming in 6th. And Moto coming in 7th. So AJ finished with 9. Yeah. And then Clown with 10 points. Jabwolf says I ruined my race last lap. Just give me 1 second as I finish these points. We are going to go ahead and we are going to get these guys in here for post-race interviews real quick. So we got... And make sure you guys do have me added. And... Can't remember who came in 3rd. Oh, Clown. No, it wasn't Clown. It was AJ. Okay. All right, we are going to get this figured out real quick. And I'm getting the final points right now. All right. So officially, we got Aiden finishing in first place. We got AJ finishing in second. And we got Clown finishing in third, with Jake in fourth and Jabwolf in fifth. So I got top three in here. Let's get Clown in here as well. I want to get Clown in here because I want to interview the winners and just also the people who won top three of that race. All right. Let's start with Jake. Take us through it, man. How does it feel to be racing again? Yeah, dude. I mean, the first two motos, I mean, you finished fourth and then fifth and fourth, and then you really improved on the third moto. Is there anything that you felt like you really had to work on? Yep. Well, it's good to see you racing, and I'm more excited to see what you guys can do for the rest of Arenacross and really next week Supercross. So I'm excited. Good racing today. All right. Now, we do not have Clown in here, so we will not be able to talk to our top three overall winners, but we do have the other two. Let's start with AJ, finishing in second place overall. Take us through it. How do you feel your overall day went?
I think I did crappy. I knew I could have done better. I just kept making mistakes. But I think it was pretty good for my first time. GG to Jake, Jab, Clown, and Aiden. Uh, yeah, I was battling with them a little.
Yeah, well, besides Aiden, you were the other consistent rider because even though you're saying that you had a lot of mistakes, dude, you still finished in third place every single moto. So the consistency that you have, it's there. So what do you feel like you have to work on to get you to that next step?
I think I just need to work on the stress I have. Uh, I just have a hard time trying to pass people, especially in that last moto. I kept on making mistakes once I passed Aiden and Jake. But, yeah.
Well, from one racer to another, that does come with time. That is something that you'll get used to over time. So just keep working on it. For your first race with us, hitting a podium in your first race, that is very impressive. And it makes me more excited to see what you can do for Arenacross and even when Supercross starts up in 2 weeks. So, good racing today.
Yeah. Yeah, Supercross is my worst part, so, yeah.
All right, so that is our second place finisher, and Clown did join us, so we're going to talk to him real quick. Clown finishing in third. Take us through it. How did your day go?
I could have did better. Like for this third race, I could have did better because I was like in the back the whole time.
Now, for everyone that was watching, and that's been around for a while. We all know that you were on the Kawasaki team for a little bit, and you're on the Husky now. Do you notice any difference between the two bikes?
I feel like the Husky is a lot like heavier, but I like heavy bikes, so like that's why I went with that one instead.
All right, and final question: going into the rest of Arenacross, is there anything that you feel like you have to work on?
I have to work on my consistency, and like that's pretty much just it, bro.
All right, well, I'm excited to see what you do for us of motocross and heading into Supercross or Arenacross, not motocross, and Supercross. So good racing today.
Thank you.
All right, and now the one, the only, the show off who was doing more tricks than racing for the last half of the race, Aiden, with the overall win
Yo.
for the first round. Take us through how was your day?
It was pretty good. I had a lot of fun. There was a lot of really fun battles. I'm not even gonna lie. It was really, really fun. Everybody was really, really fast today, bro. Yeah. Uh, yeah.
Now you're saying everybody's fast. Now we all know the 250 class. This is like not even half of what our 250 class, and we didn't have a lot of the fast guys here. Does this make you a little concerned if once those faster guys show up for Arenacross or even Supercross too?
Um, yeah, honestly. Cause everybody's freaking super fast now. I can't imagine in a Supercross.
Well, you're the phenom for a reason, so you better show up and show us why you're going to keep that title, bro. But yeah, it was
I'll try my best.
but it was very enjoyable to watch. Congratulations on the first place tonight. Congratulations to everyone. It was a very great time watching and broadcasting this. So hopefully you guys can come back next week and do it again. So thanks.
Yep.
All right, we are going to go ahead and we are going to get started and get the 450 boys going. My memory on my PlayStation is gonna be so used up with all these videos. All right, final race for the night, 450 main event number 3. Let me get the points. God damn, Moto. Impatient. Let me get the lobby set up. Jesus. And we had 8 people? Oh, Handyman is out for this race, so we are down 7. So Handyman will be getting hit with 8 points, unfortunately, which will put him at 21 on the night. All right, so we should have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we do. So we are going to go ahead and get this going for the final race of the night. in 12 minutes strong. All racers night. All right, here we are, the final race of round 1 of the Arenacross series for the AMA SMX League. The 450s, really, the top 5 positions have all been the same. We have Numis sitting in first place right now with 2 points. Forever 217 sitting in second place. Crypt Keeper sitting in third. So it's really not really anyone's race, but anything can happen. So as time runs out, we're going to wait for these riders to pick their gates and everything. All right, revs up. Gates down. Who's going to get the whole shot for main event number 3? Looks like Numis once again is going to get it. But Forever 217 moves up to first. We got a battle here. Let me get these cameras situated. Last one. There we go, I believe. Yep. Okay. After the first couple turns, we got a battle for the top position. We got Forever 217 sitting in first. We got Numis sitting in second. Crypt Keeper. Oh, we got a lot of battles going on. All right. Numis and Forever 217 teammates battling it out. These guys are both on HRC Honda. Numis kind of casing the jump there, which allows Forever to get around them. So Forever sits in first place. Numis sitting in second. Hellfree sitting up in third with his teammate Crypt Keeper making a pass on him. So Crypt moves up to third place as well. Hellfree drops back down to fourth. Fangster sitting in fifth. Deputy Dabs in sixth. Hydro in seventh. Once again, we are missing Handyman, so he is out this moto. So we got a battle for first place here. Forever 217 trying to hold off Numis. These guys have battled it out. Numis gets around him, has a better drive through the whoops. Numis makes the move for first. Both of them take the inside line. Forever kind of going out wide there, which allows Crypt Keeper to make a move. Crypt Keeper moves up. So now the top 3, Numis in first, Crypt Keeper second, Forever 217 third. There is a little bit of a shakeup. But right now, even if these guys finish the way that they are right now, the top 3 in points will not change. We got Numis and Crypt Keeper. Numis said Crypt Keeper is a sleeper. He absolutely shreds on that Suzuki, so he is kind of worried about him. So we can see what Crypt Keeper does. He tries to make the inside line there, but Numis holds him off. Crypt Keeper gets reset, which makes him drop back to third, which allows Forever 217 to move up to second. Fangster sitting in fourth. which this is a position better than what he has been doing all night. Fangster's 5-5 on the day. Pelfrey, he is 6-7. So this fifth is his best position he's had all night. Deputy Dabs, he is 4-4 on the day. So sixth place. He did take a little bit of a hit here. And Hydro Slayer, with Handyman's absence, Hydro Slayer is up one position. These guys still have plenty of racing to do, with just over 8 minutes left of main event number 3, which this is the final race of the night. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you guys watched the whole entire live stream, I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying the action. This is just round 1, so there'll be plenty of racing to go for the next couple of weeks, and we are even starting our Supercross series. Wait a second, I missed something. Forever 217 made a move. So he's up in first. Oh, I spoke too soon. So Numis, I'm assuming Numis went down, which allowed Forever 217 to make a move for first. Forever messed up the last rhythm section, which allowed Numis to move up to first. So now we got Numis in first, Forever 217 in second, and Crypt Keeper still sitting in third, with Fangster sitting in fourth. Trying to keep my eye on everybody here. I'm trying not to miss any action, but, you know, sometimes it's just going to happen like that. Numis taking a big line through that last rhythm section there. Take a look at these lap times. Numis is running a 38.17. Forever 217 running a 37.76. Crypt Keeper just slightly slower with a 37.81. A Fangster running a 39.08. Deputy Dabs running a 37.71. Pelfrey 39.78. And Hydro Slayer running a 40.40. Oh, Numis cases the Supercross triple, which allows Forever 217 to make a move, but Forever messes up the last rhythm section. We heard all night long that rhythm section is not friendly to these riders. And all of this allows Crypt Keeper to close the gap on Forever 217, but Forever is holding off Crypt. Crypt making a big line there. We got a three-way battle for first place. Forever 217 case and the Crypt Keeper cutting the inside and making a move. Crypt Keeper moves up to second, whereas we see Numis going off track there on the whoops. So now we got Crypt Keeper moving up on Numis. Both of them taking the inside line here, but Crypt Keeper messes up, which allows Forever 217 to make a move for second. And Forever goes down, which Crypt Keeper takes over second place again. This is going to be 5 minutes of action-packed racing. These guys are not giving up. So we got Numis sitting in first. We got Crypt Keeper sitting in second. Forever 217 sitting in third. Fangster sitting in fourth, with Deputy Dabs battling it out for fourth. So Deputy Dabs is sitting in fifth. Elfrey sitting in sixth. Hydro Slayer sitting in seventh. And Crypt Keeper looks like he got around Forever 217, unless he was already around him. Yeah, he was already around him. So the top three really moving around with just under 5 minutes. So we are over the halfway mark. Forever 217 getting around Crypt Keeper, trying to made the move for second place. So Forever moves up to second place. Numis still hanging on to first. These guys are riding on a tougher D form. They are riding on strong D form. So this is not the same that they have been riding the first two main events here. Crypt Keeper taking the inside line over Forever. They're going side by side through the first rhythm section here. Forever holding off Crib Keeper, who's going to have a better drive through the whoops here. Looks like Forever is, and he's going to hold on to second place. Neither one of these guys are keeping Numis out of their vision here, because if Numis goes down, Forever and Crib Keeper both have an opportunity to take over first place here. If you guys really play the game, you guys know that when you go down and you reset the bike, it takes about 3 to 5 seconds to reset and get back on the track and get going again. So going down, this is not what the top 3 guys need right now. Crib Keeper having an amazing drive through the whoops, trying to take the inside line. Forever taking the on-off on the tabletop. Everyone taking this inside line, then going outside for the big line. Everyone's closing in on Numis, which all 3 of them are coming up on Hydro, which Hydro is paying attention, so good job on him. He's not able to get my phone out in time for a blue flag, so very good job on keeping his eyes open. Crib Keeper holding on to second place. All these guys are right on Numis' tail. Numis messes up. He gets reset, which allows Crib Keeper to move up to first. Forever 217 to second. Numis drops back down to third. 2.5 minutes left of this race. This is still anyone's race. You got Crib Keeper, Forever 217 battling it out for first here. Both of them taking the inside line. Numis is not far behind. He is right there. He needs to capitalize on in case somebody messes up. Forever 217 taking the inside line, but these guys are taking different lines through the rhythm section. Crib Keeper takes back first place. Numis is right there. Numis with the on-off, whereas the other 2 are jumping right over everyone taking this inside line. Numis trying to stay behind Forever, which looks like he's following the exact lines that Forever 217 is doing, which sometimes that is a good thing because you can see what they're doing and what's making them fast, but at the same time, it also causes you to mess up more. Where will we see Forever 217 taking the inside line and Crib Keeper there? Forever 217 taking the inside. Crib Keeper able to hold him off. These guys are just going side by side through 3 rhythm sections now. Crib Keeper jumping over tabletop once again. Forever taking the on-off. Forever taking the big boy line. Whereas Numis and Crypt are taking the safer line, trying to stay as low as they can. Numis makes the pass. He moves up to second. We are under 1 minute left of this main event number 3, the final main event for tonight. So we got Crib Keeper sitting in first. Numis, who's going to have a better drive. Numis makes the pass, having a great drive through the whoops. Takes over first for a split second, but Crib Keeper is able to hold on to it. So Crib Keeper holds on to first. Numis is still sitting in second, whereas Forever 217 is still sitting in third. These guys are going at it, and they're going to have 2 more laps, so they're going to have this lap and then 1 more to determine who wins. Forever taking the inside line there, trying to make a move. Crib Keeper messes up. That is not what he needed. So Crib Keeper drops back to third. Numis moves up to first. And Forever moves up to second. Crib Keeper still sitting there. Oh man, all these guys just pile driving right into the last turn there. Trying to fight for first place. Here we go. Final lap. Forever 217 first place. Crib Keeper second. Numis taking the inside line, trying to take over second place. Crib Keeper taking the safer line. Forever 217 still sitting in first. Crib Keeper going off track there a little bit. We got Forever in first place. Numis in second. These guys have 1 more rhythm section. Everyone taking the inside line. Crib Keeper taking big boy line. What is going to pay up? Numis cases it. Numis goes down. Forever 217 wins. Crib Keeper comes in second. Numis comes in third. So I am going to have to do points real quick to really see who wins the overall. And we got Deputy Dabs coming in fourth. Once again, he went 4-4-4 on the day. We got Fangster coming in fifth once again. Forever wins. We got Pelfrey coming in. I can't see because everyone's chatting right now. Can't. All right. Thanks, Moto Monster. Thank you. I cannot see. Okay, there we go. Pelfrey, 6th. And Hydro came in 7th. So, Numis finished with 5. 5, 8, 12, 15, 19. All right. So it is official. Forever 217. Even though him and Numis have tied at 5 points, Forever won this main event. So Forever 217 is your overall winner. All right, so we are going to get these guys in here for a post-race interview. Once again, Forever 217 wins round 1. Numis comes in 2nd. Crypt Keeper comes in 3rd. So we're going to get these guys in here. And if you guys are watching, can you please add me so it's easier to get you guys in here? All right, we are going to get Numis in here. And we're going to get Forever 217. Numis is like, I knew you liked that race. Fuck yeah, dude. That was awesome, dude. All right, we're going to wait and see if these guys join. I'm going to end the recording. All right, so Numis is no longer at his controller. And it looks like we are not going to be having any post-race interviews, unfortunately. So, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Just want to say Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. I hope you guys really enjoyed this first round of the AMA SMX League. And we have plenty of racing. We have the Arenacross series that we're doing that we just started. We have plenty of racing for this. And in 2 weeks, we have Supercross, our Supercross series starting. So we have plenty of racing. The 2026 season starting. We're going to have plenty of racing to do, a lot of action-packed. A lot of the fast guys didn't show up for this, but they will be showing up throughout Arenacross and especially Supercross, because Supercross is on Sundays. So, once again, congratulations to Forever 217 on this win. If you guys want to be a part of this, we have a Discord server. I will drop that down in the description of this. And other than that, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful week. I hope you guys all have a wonderful 2026. Happy New Year. Enjoy the time with family and friends to finish off this holidays. And hopefully we'll see you guys next week. And definitely, hopefully we can see you guys during Supercross. So, from everyone here at AMA SMX League, hope you guys all had a fantastic time watching, and we hope you guys all have a great day, great weekend, great week. And please stay safe out there, be smart, and we will see you guys next week. All right. Peace out, everybody.